First, you start with the short jumps. Gauge the distance carefully and...
Whoa, what? Oh!
Don't take gravity too lightly or it'll catch up with you.
Hey guys and girls, this is Slippy from Slippy Slides, and as you can see for this one, we are on Black Ops 2, and this is because we had a request from one of our viewers who'd seen a glitch on another video, but wanted us to basically do a video on it ourselves to see if we could explain how the glitch is done a bit clearer than the video they originally saw. So here's the message we actually got from them. So as you can see, our viewer Brian has sent us a little message comment saying on Black Ops 2 we've seen a glitch on Standoff and Nuketown. We're going to do it on Standoff, and it's basically how to get out the map. He wants to see how you can do that, and also his brother has seen how to get on top of one of the rooftops. So that's what we're going to explain now, and basically, let's get it going. What you need to do is come into the multiplayer options, and this is pretty important that you do this first. Don't think that you can just start a capture the flag game and change the settings, because you can't. We're actually going to go into a modified lobby to do this, which isn't normally what we do on Slippy Slides. We normally try and find glitches within the game without modifying it in any way. But as this is a request for a tutorial kind of thing, we're going to do it. So once you've done that, go to COD TV and come down to Community. And in Community, you'll see the Trending TV. So go across to Trending and click on that one. And then go down to Custom Games. And once the custom games have loaded up, you'll notice quite a few different games, and what you're going to need to look for is the capture the flag guy running, and underneath have a look, see if it says glitch or something like that. This one says glitch. I can see another one saying CTF mod, so that'll probably be the same kind of thing. And what you need to do is go into one of those games, and then what I did was save it to my own playlist, so I can always go back once I know it works to that exact same thing. So if I just come back out of here and go into custom games, under setup game, you can see that I'm going into my save games and I've got my own CTF glitching, and that I can always get back on that. So that's what you need to do, and that bit's pretty important because that basically modifies the lobby so you can actually do these glitches. So once you've done all that, and I'm just actually going to actually have to click that so we can actually do this. So there we go. So once you've done that, what you need to do is go to spawn settings and just make sure that the force respawn is on no, because if it's on yes, this won't work. It needs to be on no. When you go into a modded lobby, it should be like that anyway, but just double check before you start the game. So let's get into a game now. And I hope I'm explaining this okay for you, Brian, and anyone else who's watching this if they're struggling to do this. If not, if I'm not doing a very good job with this, let me know. Leave a comment and I'll try and sort of explain it the best I can in the comments. So let's start the game. And I think the original video that you would have seen would have been where someone comes along and goes down this back alley and goes into this little hut and jumps on this counter. And the thing I've noticed, what you want to do is make sure you stay under this beam that's sticking out of the roof. Don't go too further to the left, or when you do this you can actually end up hitting a death barrier. So if you stay under this beam, you're pretty much safe. And all we're going to do now is press the start button and go to change team and go to the third one down, which is Mercs in this case. And then all you need to do is change team, click your first custom loadout, and basically don't respawn. Whatever you do, don't respawn at this point, and just keep doing the same thing over and over. So you go down to your third one, which is SBI now, click your custom loadout, don't spawn, do the same again, and we're going to do that 6 times. Now you don't have to do it really quickly like some videos explain. You don't have to do it you just do it as quick as you can, but it doesn't have to be that quick. You can sit there for a few minutes doing it if you really want to. Obviously once you've practiced it a bit, you'll be able to do it quicker and quicker. We've done that 6 times, and there we go, we're on top of the roof and able to walk around on the barrier that's above the roof. So that's how you get onto the rooftop, and I hope I've explained that, like I said, as best I can. If you are still struggling with this, leave a comment, let me know, and we can try and sort out some sort of private match where I'll go into the game lobby with you and show you in a bit more detail. Now, to get out of the map on Standoff, the easiest way that I've found to do it is just to come over to where the petrol station is and come into this corner near the door, and we're going to do the exact same thing, but this time we're only going to do it 3 times. So just go into change team, go to the third one down, click your gun, but don't respawn in, and then after the 3rd time respawn in and it'll throw you out the map. So there we go, we're outside the map on Standoff, and this pretty much works in exactly the same way on every single map that you go on with this game lobby. So have fun trying this out on different maps, seeing what you can find out of those as well. There's a huge area out here that you can explore, but if you stay closer to the maps you're more likely to survive, because there's also a lot of death barriers out there that you can hit. So just be careful when you're running around. You can fall through the floor in certain areas as well that I've found. But have fun trying this out and seeing what you can find out here. It's great fun to do as always, getting out the maps and stuff like that. I always have a lot of fun doing this with my friends, so give it a go. And that's pretty much it. The only thing I will tell you is that if you do die on a death barrier or something like that out here, then you will have to restart the match to do the glitch again, because once you've died on a death barrier you lose the ability to change teams and float up into the air as you're doing it. You just end up respawning at the spawn point. So if you do die out here, just restart the match and start again. So that's pretty much it for this one. I hope I've explained myself pretty well for you, Brian, and anyone else who's watched this, if you've been struggling with this all this time, because it is quite an old glitch now. I hope I've explained it well, and if I have, please hit that like button, I'd really appreciate that. I'm going to leave you to it now. So this was brought to you by Slipmap from Slippy Slides, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks as always to my subscribers. You guys and girls make these videos worth doing. Take care, people.